A group of children rode a rocket towards a white hole. Less than 5 seconds later, they returned. The rocket was completely destroyed, and the children had turned into old people. To combat the effects of time, they built a massive spaceship, with the planetary delivery ship mounted at the very top. Professor Farnsworth and the others had to lie in cryogenic chambers. But if everyone was frozen, who would handle the emergency? So, the professor built a bioreplicator to print temporary workers to solve the problem. The engines started, and the spaceship hurtled straight towards the white hole. Time on the spaceship began to accelerate wildly, the hands even piercing a pipe. The system automatically generated cleaner number 1, an old man specifically tasked with cleaning. He could only live for 5 minutes. The professor ordered him to plug the leak with chewing gum. He did as he was told and instantly turned into a skeleton. His entire life was dedicated to this one task. Next, a makeshift fry was printed out, solely for the purpose of turning off the lights. At this moment, 10,000 years had passed inside the spaceship, while only 1 minute had passed outside. The last stage rocket jammed, unable to separate, dragging the spaceship down. So, Bender Unit 1 went out to manually separate it, ultimately burning up in the exhaust plume. Long afterward, the spaceship became entangled in a group of cosmic squirrels. The windshield cracked. Even chewing gum couldn't hold it together. Fry had to use duct tape to hold it back together. Then, the professor connected the positive and negative terminals of Bender, powering the hull, burning all the squirrels, and the crisis was averted. But an even greater threat came from a half-empty bottle of yogurt, exposed to a white hole. The yogurt mutated into a giant slime monster. Fry, the next makeshift worker sent to clean it up, was eaten alive, the slime relentlessly devouring the makeshift workers. So the copier printed out Dr. Zoidberg, because he ate everything. More and more Zoidbergs appeared with spoons, to save the ship. One even jumped out before the printing was finished, after they finally ate all the slime. A foolish Zoidberg, still hungry, ate 2 more. The longest-lived Zoidberg then ate Lila, and died of old age. After a journey of 10 million years, the ship finally reached a new cosmic window. The professor printed all the temporary workers to thaw the real crew. The last temporary worker, Fry, saw a pile of bones on the ground. The temporary worker, Lila, also wanted to see the so-called new universe. When the temporary workers looked into the observation cabin of the real crew, they felt envious. A relay that lasts for millions of years. Why can't it be us? So the temporary workers climbed into the observation cabin. An indescribable cosmic spectacle unfolded before their eyes. Then they were swallowed by the window, unable to bear it. Fortunately, the real crew hadn't reached there, or it would have been all over. Meanwhile, only 14 minutes had passed on Earth. The spaceship landed and ejected from the cryogenic chambers. After thawing, everyone stumbled out, dizzy and bewildered. Professor Farnsworth quietly confessed everything to the board.
Shut up and take your medals.